If you had the ability to instantly give any person an orgasm, simply by pointing your hand at them like a finger gun and saying pew, how would you wield this power? Bro, my finger gun would be more like a finger machine gun. Look out, Walmart. I would keep the power a secret until I saw my wife have an exceptionally hard day. I'd make her dinner. Something new. And on her first bite, pew pew. Then, after dinner, I'd run her a bath and use those relaxing eye cover things that girls like. Play some soft music. Pew pew. Then I'd give her a massage. Feet first. Pew pew. Then her shoulders. Pew pew. Then after that offer her a glass of wine, and after we've inevitably drank half a bottle each, we'd move to the bedroom, and once she lays down I'd give her a double pew pew. At that point she'd be relaxed, exhausted, and pass out. Then I could finally make some progress in BioShock on the Switch. Shoot myself in the mirror. Anytime a cop pulls me over. Of course. Sir. Do you know why I pulled you over? No sir. Not at all points. Well you, ahem. I don't either. You can go now, quickly runs to his car. My new greeting is the double finger gun and a pew pew pew. I'd use it to condition people to be aroused by inanimate objects. Every time my enemy went to the fridge. Pew pew. Guy cuts me off in traffic, and now every time a car honks he gets turned on. When I'm in a heated confrontation with someone, I'll just use it and I'll instantly be at an advantage. Either that or I'll be forced to use it if I struggle in the bedroom. My dating life would improve drastically. Then again, one date would be a drastic improvement. Rob a bank and immediately neutralize the guards and tellers. Pew pew pew. How hard do you reckon it is to become the Pope? No matter what, it would be worth it to walk out onto that balcony and address the masses with a single pew. I'm gonna make it fun to go to the opera again. Clarification, do I need to be physically near the person, or are we working with Death Note rules? And I can do so just by seeing someone on TV? Because if it's the latter, the next Olympics is gonna be hilariously entertaining. Asterisk. So anyways, I start blasting asterisk. With total irresponsibility. I would say hands up or have an orgasm. They'd be confused and I'd repeat the line again, and if they didn't put their hands up I'd give them an orgasm. I would probably call my friends to my home, all men, and say to one of them, hey, wanna come? Then I point my finger to he and say pew. Now he is confused and everybody is laughing. Did you watch Bruce Almighty recently? Instead of pew I would pee, and stop so they couldn't orgasm. Multiple times. Then finally let it rip with a pew to finish them off. I'd probably make a YouTube video that's just a quick 15 seconds of me pointing right at the camera and letting out a rapid fire pew 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 pew, and then post the video Rickroll style so that anyone thinking they're going to open up a relevant link is treated to an wholly unexpected and more than likely inconvenient orgasm. Once that catches on, my work is done, although I'll still use my powers for good. And I'm going to enjoy seeing people on trains, in meetings, at events, and wherever on their phones, and then suddenly sloshing their shorts because of my jizz roll video. As the years go by, the jizz roll will become more and more ubiquitous in society, and I'm sure many a folk will take the necessary precautions to splat-proof their nether garments with rubber undies or quick-release valves. I mean, surely it won't just be the boys constantly creaming their cargoes. Surely the ladies will be super soaking their sliss snuggles and need to wear some manner of sex-grade diaper, or possibly just go full skirt and let the drips drops where they may. Yes. The world at large will be hot and humid with the musk of human sexual excretion. Unlike the Rickroll, the jizz roll will turn into something you want to sit though each and every time, and the negative stigma of openly slinging goo or gushing drool will be gone. Thanks to me, the world will be in a near constant state of blissful relief and post-nut clarity. I suspect the world will make huge strides in technological advancements, as well as find unity among races and religions. Civil strife will be a thing of the past when you watch a jizz roll and let your stuff blast. Oh sure. Even in my old age, people will want my celebrity for personal hire. Some may call them masochists. But I see these elites rich enough to afford an in-person pewing as just regular folk trying to ascend to a sexual nirvana. I'd pin them against the wall. Or they would do so themselves, as their legs won't be doing them much good for much long. As I relentlessly pew them into oblivion. I'd pew them stupid if that's what they want. I'd pew them until their genitals are tender and throbbing from overuse. Bright red like a piece of steel hammered hot by a master blacksmith. As they sit there, blathering incoherently, giggling and lost on a different plane of conscious existence, I'll shoot one more pew for the road. If they die, they die. That's what I was hired for, and that's the power I've been blessed with. Shoot my friends in class. It certainly wouldn't be used at a time you'd call convenient for the recipient. Hands full of shopping? Pew. Brushing your teeth? Pew. Conducting open heart surgery? Pew. Driving a school BU? Oh wait, no, this got dark fast. Finally get my girlfriend off. I would go back to school to become a therapist specializing in sex and sexuality, and use this power as part of the healing process for clients who have difficulty experiencing sexual pleasure due to sexual or psychological trauma, abuse, etc. So anyway, I started blasting. I would set up a booth at the fair similar to the kissing booth. Orgasms $10. I would exclusively use it during the acceptance speeches for the Grammys, Oscars, Tony Awards, etc. It would create a terrifyingly amusing Russian roulette type experience where celebs have to risk coming on live TV in order for the world to see them accept their prize. Point at individual people and say pew. Pew. Pew repeatedly until they are overwhelmed and collapse/faint. If I really don't like them, keep going after they have collapsed to see if I can cause heart attack, stroke, or other damage. Same way as in the context of the Japanese hentai game that idea came from. Yes, that game does exist in real life. Like in the game, I would try to get the high score. I feel like doing this without the person's consent is like sexual assault, so I would sell my services. Start cheap until I develop some serious name recognition, then target mostly wealthy women who have difficulty orgasming normally. I'd be like a drug with my rates increasing with demand since supply is limited. Finally give a girl an orgasm whilst having sex. Just subtly finger gun when I'm ready. Become a sound manager for concerts. Point at the musicians during a performance, while they're sorting out why they keep having orgasms. Point at random people in the crowd, watching everyone's confused faces. It's a compicalypse. He'll start a religion that purifies the souls of the sinners. Only the most devoted members will be allowed the purification, which is this entire dramatic sin exorcism that would end in an orgasm, symbolizing expulsion of sin and pure bliss that the person is left with. It would end in me saying, "Leave this body, sin. I command you. Leave this mortal soul. May it be purified." Purify. Purify. Yes. It's working. You feel it? Don't you? Come on everyone. Join me in the chant. Purify. Also, I kinda want to use the finger gun on animals just to see their confusion, lol. I would walk around town Spider-Man 3 style and give anyone passing by orgasms just for the lols. I'd go to the UN. Let's be honest, every guy has the morality of Buddha and Jesus combined straight after an orgasm. Just finger bang all the world leaders and get them to calm the fuck down. World peace within hours. And hell, I might end up heading home with the Finnish Prime Minister. I would use it when I'm trying to market my cooking. Other person, first munch. Me, points finger pew. Other person, oh god yes. Me to crowd, and that is how good my hash browns are. I would try to use this power for good. Karen yelling at employee just trying to do their job. Boom. Orgasm. Some asshat trying to mug someone on the street. Boom. Orgasm. Customer trying to argue with me that their product that's been out of warranty for 4 years should be replaced for free. Boom. Orgasm. Best case scenario. It embarrasses them and they leave their victim alone and/or the victim has time to get away. Shit. Maybe Karen / the mugger / customer will be nicer now that they finally achieved climax. Worst case scenario. You get to laugh at their face and make them feel like the garbage people that they are. The play dead trick with my dog just got weird. And I can't play soldiers with the neighbor kids anymore. If I whisper pew, is it less intense? If so, whenever I'm around my friend or people I want to be my friends, I would lightly pew everyone. This would subtly influence their brain to associate me with good feelings and they would want to be around me more. I think eventually I wouldn't need to pew them and their brain would just do it on its own. Either way, I could train people the way I want with it. I'd keep it a secret but then start a church where I performed miracles by making people orgasm during sermons. Become a magician. And say I know your kink. That you don't know. You'll love this so much you'll orgasm on sight of it, call up a volunteer. And then show a picture of something disgusting. Like a crushed frog or my face. Then bang bang. Audiences are amazed. Authorities called. Then profit. Thanks for watching.